Rule 8, umpires. Umpires must be USPA members. There's generally 2 umpires mounted on the field and 1 referee in the stands that's called the third man. If the 2 umpires disagree, the third man will make the final call by either agreeing with one of the umpires or disagreeing with both and having a throw-in, or suggesting an offset of penalties depending on the situation. So basically the third man is the tiebreaker between the 2 umpires on the field. There are conditions where you can have 3 mounted umpires. It's been tried before, about a decade and a half ago. It didn't work well, but it's still in there, so it can be done. And the 3 of those work just like the 2 mounted officials in the third man, except that all 3 of them can call fouls, and then all 3 of them talk about it. The umpires are in charge of the game from 15 minutes before the game starts till 15 minutes after the final whistle. And that's their umpire authority. Now, the authority of the umpire is final on the field. If there's anything in the rules that is not covered specifically, the umpire will just use his or her best judgment and do what he or she thinks is fair and equitable under the circumstances. That's discretion. Umpires have a very wide range of discretion with a lot of the rules. Not all the rules, but a lot of the rules. And polo is the rules are left to a very high level of judgment that rests with the umpire. So constantly questioning that judgment is a bad idea. That's what they're there for. They're there to use their judgment. It may not be your judgment, but you're biased, and they're not. So keep that in mind. Okay, so the authority of the umpire, I just said, was final, of course, with the exception of the protest procedure. So if you want to protest a game, there's very few things you can protest on. Players generally don't know this. They get mad and they want to protest. Good luck. It has to be specific. And the USPA is very much like the court system on this. If it's not specific, if it's not a specifically protestable item, they won't even hear it, nor should they. Okay. You can actually have more than 1 third man. You can have deputy referees in here where the umpires can place them at different points in the field and get testimony from them. In other words, they can go out and ask them what their opinion is on certain plays. That can happen. It's generally you're generally lucky to find 1 person that's willing to be third man in a lot of summer clubs and even in some winter clubs. So having extra third men is unlikely, but you can, and it's in the rules. So the umpire must be in uniform, and he must wear a helmet with a chin strap, just like the players. So he's going to wear whites, and he's going to wear a striped shirt of some kind, and he's going to wear a helmet of some kind, same as the players, same rules. And the chin strap has to be fastened. Your umpire should do that, and should make you do that. Okay, umpire assignments may not be protested. This is in the rule. So let me tell you this. Go to play polo, whoever they assign umpire, and let it drop. Because you're not going to win or lose the game based on the umpire. I seriously doubt that. So, in any case, now, and the latest thing with this rule is umpires may now file a conduct violation complaint with the USPA. And that's all you need to know about umpires. Rule 8.